Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at small forward. And for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Trae Young is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. Now here's Middleton. Now the pass to Holiday. From about 19 feet, Middleton can't get it to go.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And above the rim play, always captivating, Steve. We should see a lot of that tonight.
And Kevin, I'm so excited. You know, I played under the rim, so to get a chance to watch guys play well above, I am getting my popcorn ready.
It's so strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Now, here is Young. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Collins kicks to Young. Just 4 to shoot. And it's the Bucks on the break. Middleton leading the charge. Nice open look, but it's no good. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Hunter. Giannis grabs the miss. Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Shoots the 3. Middleton can't get it to go.
Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Now here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage. And Collins said so himself. He believes he'll be a max contract player when he hits free agency.
You know what, G.A.? I love the confidence from him. And you look year to year, his numbers are improving at an unbelievable rate. He just might get that max contract.
Good on both.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line. He invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Here's Middleton. Up top, DiVincenzo. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And the bank shot is good.
And this is Middleton's game. He's thinking of shooting it even before the pass hits his hands.
Young pass to Bogdanovich. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Holiday. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. And they take the lead. Middleton's got his second basket.
And good to see the hustle from Middleton here. He's a good partner to have on the break, and he's quick to get up the court.
Bounce pass Collins. And Young with the basket on the assist from Bogdanovich.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here is Holiday. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Bucks have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Floats it up for Giannis.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Young finds Collins. Here's Capella. Here's Young. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Here's Hunter. The Hawks again can't hit. Milwaukee in the lead. Giannis with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Count that one.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Stolen by Holiday. And Holiday with a clear path to the hoop. Floats it up for Giannis. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And Young kicks to Collins. Back to Young. From deep. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Holiday gets the bucket.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because this is what Giannis Antetokounmpo recently told us when he was.
For me personally, I just want to.
And for Giannis, Greg, the consistency from range has been a focal point.
The more accurate he is from outside, the wider the driving lanes become, making him nearly impossible to stop.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
On the court for the Bucks, Portis is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's P.J. Tucker. Then there's Teague. And it's Connaughton in it with the 2 guard.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Here's Connaughton. Oh, that's blocked. Out on his own on the break. Here's Herter. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
A nice option on the break. We know Herter can shoot it, but he also has the size to attack the rim.
And Kevin Herter, a young player and a big part of this team's future. He keeps trying to add to his game.
And the area I love that he's improved, I think the most and needs to, is his ball handling. Doesn't have to only look for shots outside. He can attack the rim. He's also is more willing to take the lead and transition and create for others.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks. To the right side. Williams looking over the floor. Okongwu good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Now just a 2-point Bucks lead.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Right side Teague. Pass to Tucker. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Just 5 on the clock. Connaughton passes to Tucker. Puts it up from 12. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Nice look from Kevin. Intelligent and unselfish.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Pass to Portis. Here's Connaughton. Passes to Tucker. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Fast break, the Hawks. The pass to Fernando. The kick out to Williams. Okongwu dishes to Williams. Gallinari left side. Williams inside. Teague covering. Williams shot is off. For Milwaukee, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Tucker finds Antetokounmpo. Back to Tucker. Outside Teague. There's the lob to Portis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
Williams passes to Okongwu. Here's Herter. Pass to Okongwu. Williams for 3. A putback. It's good on the putback. Okongwu's now got the game tied up here for Atlanta.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up. Pass to Tucker. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Left side Portis. Here's Connaughton. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. It's rebounded by Herter. Here's Atlanta now. They're on a 12-4 run. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Passes it to Portis. The shot comes out. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, good to see. It was a shaky first quarter for Atlanta, and a star in his role. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court right now for the Hawks. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich out there with Young. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this. You become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Here's Middleton with the tip. Giannis on the follow. Giannis has got 16.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Young finds Bogdanovic. Young outside. Capella trying to free himself up. Young's shot is off.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove. I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Great D that time from Middleton.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Here's Holiday, and Holiday throws it down.
Drew does it how it's supposed to be done. Changes ends quickly, puts himself in the right position to finish.
Here's Young. He feeds it to Capella. Young on the follow. Young's got 4 points this quarter.
Can't be that easy for him. Gotta body him up down low.
And you have other methods as well. You could deny or you can just front the post.
Feeds it to Giannis. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
They are just killing him on the interior. It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. We do know this. Drew Holiday's physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Reddish, he's checked in for Atlanta. Tony Snell comes in for Bogdanovic. The Bucks also with the sub. Forbes checked in. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile 1 block.
Guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Fires for 3. They grab their own miss. Back to DiVincenzo. Here is Forbes, defended by Young. Giannis kicks to DiVincenzo. Over Reddish. DiVincenzo can't hit it. The Hawks trail by 6. One-on-one here. Here's Collins. And he banks in the layup. Collins has got 6 points.
No matter where he is on the floor, Collins seems to invite contact.
1:06 left in the third quarter. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. So for the Hawks, Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Young. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Antetokounmpo running, throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Gallinari.
Love the recognition. Realizes that one is all him.
Sometimes that's the call. You want to be unselfish, but even more so, you want to be effective.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Bruno Fernando comes in for Reddish. And it's Williams in for Tony Snell. Fast break, Milwaukee. Kicks it to Tucker. Back to Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Left side, Williams. Fernando, the pass to Okongwu. Will it go? That shot, no good. Great D that time from Portis. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the drive. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. They've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Bobby Portis. Chris Middleton is out there with Holiday. And it's Forbes in a shooting guard.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Kept alive. Here's Capella. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Capella's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Atlanta. On the wing, Holiday. That shot off, so Atlanta will take it the other way. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Hunter dishes to Capella. He kicks to Reddish. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Pulls it from 20. The second effort. Second shot opportunity. And Capella with the layup. Capella's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Atlanta. And there's the pass to Tucker. Here is Forbes. And Middleton now atop the key. Takes the three. Hits the three-point bomb.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Herter passes to Reddish. Dishes to Capella. To the paint. A shot by Reddish, no good. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Atlanta making some changes. Collins checked in for Reddish. Bogdanovich comes in for Tony Snell. And Trae Young subbed in for Kevin Herter. Lopez, he's checked in for the Bucks. Now, here's Tucker. He's guarded by Collins. Here's Middleton. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Forbes. It's good, the assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. Young from deep three-point range. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
You knew this was coming. Trae Young hitting back with the 3-ball. Give me back that momentum.
Lopez outside. Here's Holiday. And Tucker kicks to Middleton. Misses the 3. The Hawks trail by 10. Collins wide open. He fires. But they'll get another chance. The rebound by Middleton. Milwaukee has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. The feed to Tucker. And stolen by Hunter. Fast break, the Hawks. Takes a 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. From deep three-point range. Lopez kicks to Forbes. Over Bogdanovich. From the arc. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Hunter. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Bucks leading by 10. To the middle. Here's Tucker. Pass to Lopez. Outside Holiday. Hits it from three-point range.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Bucks.
If they had to battle for this win, there were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the floor of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
And defenders have to be mindful of Capella. His length and strength can be a problem down low.
They get it again. The kick out to Holiday. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 9 points. Hunter, no good. Outside Holiday. And so the Bucks take the win. A solid. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. We've got Durant down out there with Harden. Then there's Griffin, and it's Claxton in at the four-man position. He'll be the Nets off the tip. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Young finds Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Basket, good. Young's got the opening basket of the game for Atlanta.
You know, fending off the defense well there. Young solid at just being crafty enough in these types of situations.
Now here's Brown. Here's Harden. Collins grabs the miss.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Capella, the pass to Young. No good with the triple. And here are the Nets. Feeds to Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Now here's Hunter. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn.
And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold.
Now here's Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
And that's the advantage of having a lead guard who can both pass and shoot. Young draws attention, then takes advantage of a poor rotation defensively.
Here's Brown. Back to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Now, here is Young. Makes it off the glass.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively, hard to close off the lane.
Harden dishes to Brown. Back to Harden. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And the Hawks with possession here. The Hawks leading. Here's Bogdanovich. This is his first free throw of the game. And he makes the first. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Bruno Fernando comes in for John Collins. Alinari, he's checked in for Hunter. And it's Williams in for Trae Young. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Kevin Herter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Pass to Jordan. Out to Harris. 5 on the clock. And again, it's the Nets missing. The Hawks leading by 4. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Hawks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And so he hits both. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Gallinari with the steal. The kick out to Williams. Back to Gallinari. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Brooklyn's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. The feed to Irving. Looking to end the run. Green finds Harris. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Harris.
Well, this is the court awareness that Joe Harris gives you. He is so skilled at realizing how to give his teammates an open look.
Williams inside. No points in the game yet for him.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
And DeAndre Jordan, not the same impact center he once was, but he's done a great job of acting as a leader for this team.
Well, you think about DeAndre Jordan's career, Greg, and over the course of time, he's played a number of different roles. What you like about what he did this past season is, even though in a changing role, he still tried to make an impact. That's called being a teammate.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Dinwiddie outside. Back to Irving. There's the 3. And the Nets miss again. Atlanta leading by 7. Here's Okongwu. Off target at the rim. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Now Williams. Just 3 on the clock. No good at the rim. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we... And recently, Kevin Durant discussed what they have to face.
I think we get a lot of teams' best shot in the first.
And Greg, it's one of the great challenges of being one of the teams to beat.
But that's the difference with a superstar like Durant. He can give you elite play from start to finish. Lesser guys can do that only in spurts.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Trae Young is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center. And Capella sends it back. Young outside. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Young's got the lead up to 11 now for the Hawks. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Griffin kicks to Harden. Outside for Griffin. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Claxton the pass to KD. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Young in the corner. The Hawks working the ball around. Hunter, no one around him. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Harden. And it's Harden slamming it down.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Young outside. It's not going to go for him. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
Okay, Kevin Durant scanning the floor, looking for opportunities. Make your teammates feel good. Nice.
Young outside. And it's blocked by Brown. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's Claxton. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. And now just a 5-point Hawks lead. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul are three guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, witnessing his journey to greatness, all the while he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst, partner, but a fan, and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile One block a moment ago.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way, and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Yep, that one goes. And the Hawks lead by 7.
How about the focus of Lou Williams? Inside, able to finish. Nice.
Pass to Dinwiddie. To the inside. Here's Jordan. Out to Harris. On the wing, Green. Inside. Here's Jordan. Dinwiddie outside. Over Okongwu. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Herter passes to Okongwu. There's Williams. Banked in off the glass.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
54 seconds left to play here in the half. Now here's Dinwiddie. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down to 5 there thanks to the basket from Kyrie Irving.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Luwawu Cabarro, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Outside Williams. Count that bucket. Williams has got 6 points.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Harris outside. And the pass to Green. Dinwiddie outside. Back to Green from past the arc. Rebound by the Hawks. It's deflected. Okongwu with it. The Atlanta shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Doesn't go for him. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Hawks lead. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. After 2 quarters, it's Atlanta out in front. They have a solid 8-point lead. And that.
Now they pass it off like it's a rally, yeah. I mean, relay 150 on the
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. The Hawks leading by 8. They've got Griffin. Brown out there with Harden. And it's Durant. And it's Claxton in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Good on the bucket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Durant and the jam by Kevin Durant.
KD is a force of nature. Sensational dunk at the rim.
Passes it to Bogdanovic. Lays it up off the glass. 6 points for him.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Harden dishes to Durant. The dunk and the foul. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Right wing, Griffin, no one around him. Off target from three-point range. The Hawks leading by 8. Here's Hunter. Outside Collins. Here's Bogdanovic. Can't hit that one. Good D by Harden.
Well, it's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for Bruce Brown. Irving looking over the floor. Outside Durant. Here's Claxton. Some solid defense from Gallinari. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Hawks. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Hawks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. Well, the passion in New York as a pro sports city, Greg, is unquestioned. Talk about the pros and cons, though, of being a player in New York.
You know, the opportunity personally and professionally is immense, no doubt about it, but so is the media scrutiny. It can be very intense, and the fanaticism does make it hard to live a normal existence. And I think the guys who embrace being in a city like New York are the ones that typically are able to perform at the highest level.
So you can either thrive because of it or wilt because of it. It's just kind of what your personal preference is.
You called it, partner, and I have seen it happen both ways.
Oh, I bet.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Williams in the post, guarded by Harden. Shots good by Williams. Williams has got 8 points.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Outside, KD. Here's Claxton. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Hawks leading by 8. And that's an intentional foul. Atlanta making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Reddish comes in for Bruno Fernando. And Tony Snell subbed in for Lou Williams. And it's good for 2.
Well, some contact there on the shot, but Danilo Gallinari, much improved upper body strength, maintains his focus. Nicely done.
Now, here is Irving. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Right side, Green. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jordan. And too long on the shot.
That's a difficult shot. And if he could do it again, I think he definitely would pass it off there.
Snell. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. Jordan's got his 4th rebound in this one. Dinwiddie finds Green. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And the Nets miss again. For Atlanta, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the 3rd quarter. 4 of 8. Here's Gallinari. Pass to Herter. The Hawks working the ball around. Free throw line jump shot, and he hits the jumper for 2. And the Hawks lead by 12.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Now, here is Irvin, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. He has 6.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Gallinari up top, guarded by Harris. Herter passes to Gallinari. Unloads from 13. No good that time.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And so it's... And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. A moment now to reset the lineups. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Hawks. Reddish and Collins at the small forward and power forward. Young is out there with Tony Snell, and it's Capella in at the 5 down low. Here is Harden following the basket by Cam Reddish. Pass to Claxton. The drive by KD, and then Durant with the jam.
Well, let's remember, Kevin Durant is superb at scoring at the rim. He's so long, it doesn't matter if you push him, shove him, he stays focused.
Now, here is Young. Left side, Collins. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. And now, here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. Young with the steal. And here we go, Hawks running again. Goes up. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but threw the foul, and he'll go to the line.
Wow, that is a strong move there to go in for the dunk.
DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Atlanta. And so Snell nails both of them.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Harden outside. The pass to KD. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Durant's got 10 points in just the second half. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Capella with it, picked up by Brown. Young with no one around. The Hawks again can't hit. Nets trail by 10. Harden the pass to Brown. He dishes it to Griffin. Back to Brown. In the corner, Harden. He feeds it to Griffin. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Harden, no good. The Hawks leading by 10. Hunter kicks to Collins. Young outside. Dishes to Capella. Here's Hunter. The Hawks again can't hit.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Shot by Collins, no good. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter start. Harden has a wide open look. Brooklyn gets it back with the new shot clock at 14. Here's Durant. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Young drives in. Good for another field goal. Number 5 on the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
You know, showing he's able to finish on the drive, I really enjoy watching Young take that initiative and capitalize.
Now, here is Harden. Griffin finds Harden. It's Brown on the wing. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game. With the teardrop, Collins. Great positioning on the putback. Collins has got the lead up to 14 now for the Hawks.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
And here's Harden for 3. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Collins. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Shot clock at 5. Another miss by Young.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Now, here is Harden. Now the dish to Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Hawks.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Trae Young.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
And here is KD. Following the three-pointer by Trae Young. They double-team Griffin. From deep. And that's good. Kevin Durant for 3.
Now, Kevin Durant is a gifted shot maker. What you can do, I can do better.
Top of the key, Snell. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. And thank you, David. Great interview. coming right up. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Brown out there with Harden. And it's Durant. Then there's Griffin. And it's Claxton in at the power forward position. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention. Deep benches tonight, Greg, on both sides. This seems to be a growing trend.
You know, teams are digging deeper than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big-ticket items, your franchise-caliber players, but you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed when you look at the makeup of these rosters.
Well said. And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Holiday surveying the floor. Griffin with the steal. And KD, here we go.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that play. The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And the Nets with possession. Brown outside. There's the pass to Harden. Griffin kicks to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Boy, I love watching Harden pat the rock. Has an unlimited number of moves to choose from. Endless.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And Giannis is a beast, the Greek freak, a dominant player on the offensive end.
And here is Brown. Pass to Harden. The kick out to Brown. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Floats it up for Giannis. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Now here's Durant. Over onto Antetokounmpo. The turnaround jumper. Count it. Durant's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Count that one.
Only one miss in the first 5 attempts. Clearly feeling it.
Holiday dishes to Antetokounmpo. And so Milwaukee again turning it over.
You know, growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own Nike signature shoe.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Bobby Portis comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. And here's Giannis after the three-pointer from KD. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. P.J. Tucker comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Teagan for Bryn Forbes.
Boy, his IQ is one of the best in the league. Irvin has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
And Clark, they said back in Greece, all of Giannis's basketball shoes were hand-me-downs from his teammates.
Greg, nothing like not having enough to drive you to get more. I mean, clearly, you think about Giannis and his background and where he is now, he and Thanasis. Oftentimes would take turns playing in the game, swapping the same pair of shoes. Those days are long behind both of them.
Outside, Green. Irving kicks to Green. Shoots from 14. Here's Jordan, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Bucks trail by 7. Teague with the ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And the crafty, cunning Teague, fantastic at finding ways to score down low.
And it's Irving with the ball for Brooklyn. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Irving. For the 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Bucks have gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now, here is Irving. And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That's his first foul. And so it's Brooklyn with it. It's a 3-point game. Harden the pass to Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Harden. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Brooklyn Nets. He finishes with 9. And recently, on the subject of trash talking, Giannis.
I like to stay locked in to the game.
Greg, as you always say, different guys intimidate in different ways.
And when you have his level of length, athleticism, and skill, you don't need to say a word.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Durant, Harden out there with Brown. Then there's Griffin, and it's Claxton in at the 4. Now here's Durant. He's got 11. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Oh, and here comes Holiday all alone. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates too.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Durant. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Now, Giannis. 8 points for him. And Middleton kicks to Holiday. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Got that one, and the Nets lead has been cut down to 1 in the bucket from Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo, the Greek freak, continues to flesh out his jumper over time. I mean, you have to at least try to get a hand in his face when he's rising up from there, but that's much easier said than done.
Harden dishes to Griffin, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one. No doubt, Greg, you are known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right.
Absolutely awesome to watch Antetokounmpo rise up for these throwdowns. I mean, it's really quite easy for him.
Here is Harden outside Durant over Middleton. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
We've got 1:55 left in the first half. DiVincenzo finds Lopez. And here is Antetokounmpo. Good on the shot.
Oh, I like how Antetokounmpo takes his time on these shots. No rush. Measures what he wants. That mid-range game, Jay, of his, really starting to get better.
Brown the pass to Harden. High, arcing shot. Stolen by Harden. Outside Griffin. Brown against DiVincenzo. And Durant gets double teamed. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And the Bucks with possession here. Bucks trail by 3. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That's his first foul. Bucks on defense. Here now is Dinwiddie. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Boy, he's got outstanding balance. Kyrie Irving is so good at converting through contact. For a little guy, he's one of the best I've seen.
To the wing right side. 34 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Antetokounmpo dishes to T. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
Guys, I really like how Teague attacks. I mean, he does a nice job getting inside the guts of the defense and really baiting them into fouling.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille. A tremendous start for Kevin Durant. He had 13 points and his greatest...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And finished off by Brown.
Really good to see Harden get nasty on defense. He's got quick instincts and quick hands, and I like how he pilfers it on occasion.
Outside Holiday. Got a piece of it. Lopez finds DiVincenzo. Here's Giannis. No good with the layup. Nets leading by 6. Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
That's platinum level dime dropping right there by Harden. Such a smart passer. Gets us to his teammates on time and on target.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
A deep three from Durant. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And it was maybe a step out of his range.
Lopez with the steal. It's good.
And what a special player Antetokounmpo is, sharing the sugar there. The vision he showed, nice job finding the open man.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Knocked away. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
And the Bucks making a change here. Forbes checked in. Green, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Kyrie Irving comes in for Brown. I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Jeff Green. And it's Brown in for Kyrie Irving. Out to KD. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And that's 6 straight for him on fast breaks.
Outside Holiday. Five to shoot. It's tipped. Here's Giannis. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And, you know, this is why people are so high on Antetokounmpo. I mean, his build and skill set are both platinum level. And he knows how to kick his game up a gear, too.
Back to Harden. KD against Middleton. And, oh, what a finish!
Good. Tell you what, when Durant is feeling it, he puts on some swagger. He's going to let you know he's got it going.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. Tucker finds Antetokounmpo, and that one, good.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
And that corner three, a cornerstone of P.J. Tucker's game. Takes and makes them as much as anybody in the league.
And Greg, how about this little factoid? Back at the University of Texas, he only shot 4 triples in 3 seasons. Floor spacing was not a part of his game. It was about getting that thing in the paint. But to his credit, and it's an example for all young players, through hard work, that short corner has become his bread and butter shot. Talk about a total transformation from no threes to being a dead-eye corner 3 shooter.
Here's Irving. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Connaughton. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so it's Brooklyn with it. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Nets. They lead by 4. And that one hits back iron.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Here's Portis. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And, you know, that's the hustle and nose for the ball that P.J. Tucker possesses. You've got to get a body on him.
Irving with it. Up and in on the layup. Irving's got 5 points so far.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And we've reached the end of the third. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
Yeah, and as a two guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Brown. He's out there with Hart. Durant is out there with Griffin. And it's Claxton in at power forward. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And the Nets making a change here. Jordan's checked in. Brooklyn leading by 4. Harden outside. Pass to Durant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Teague in for Bryn Forbes. Lock at 6. Durant. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Durant's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Brooklyn. Now here's Teague. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Stolen by Harden. And an intentional foul right there. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. On defense, the Bucks. They trail by 6. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Durant kicks to Harden. Over Holiday. Claxton the pass to Harden. Clock is at 3. And here's Brown outside. No good. Shot missing. And Milwaukee will come the other way. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Nets.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches. Sometimes
it's a real trick bag trying to guard Antetokounmpo. I mean, his skill set in build and length and athleticism draws a ton of fouls.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. The Nets with the lead. Now Harden outside Durant. Jordan kicks to Harden. The pass to Durant. Just 5 to shoot. Claxton with the bucket. And the Nets lead by 4.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Holiday against Brown. A shot by Holiday, no good.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate. Miss.
Brown kicks to Durant. From deep three-point range, they get the rebound.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in this game. From deep, Harden. Passes to Claxton. Durant with a wide open look. That doesn't go either for KD. Bucks trail by 6. Here's Young. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, what you really like about Antetokounmpo is he wants to keep getting better. I'd say he's accomplished that and then some.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan.
crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
Here is Harden. Beyond the arc. Hands it from downtown.
Yeah, the range of Harden deserves a lot of respect because his form is really almost perfect. He's never off balance when he shoots the three-point shot. He's always got his legs under.
Basket counts. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, I tell you, the future of the Greek Freak is extremely bright. I mean, he really has shown the ability to deliver in important spots of game.
Pass to Claxton. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
Middleton on the wing. Giannis dishes to Holiday. Giannis with it, guarded now by Durant. Lopez passes to Giannis. Middleton outside. It falls! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Middleton, the kind of player that simply relishes the pressure. He's comfortable taking the big shots.
Holiday against Harden. Again, the Nets for 2.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Sinks the triple.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the cake.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. And the Nets also making a change. Jordan's checked in. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
You know, it's become almost a foregone conclusion that Harden is going to lead the league in free throw attempts every year. He is a master at getting to the line.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws.
The shot by Holiday, no good. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Six to shoot. From deep. The shot, no good. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. This was all right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's it. Williams at the 4. Trae Young is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center position. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. Now here's Middleton. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
And Bones, with that Clint Capella trade last year to the Hawks, a bit of a surprise to many, but the Hawks were able to land a young and talented center.
And maybe, GA, the perfect fit for how it is that their team is constructed around Trae Young. Capella is going to be that pick and roll option, can finish above the rim, and is a good defender to protect the guys on the defensive end.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
Young outside. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here is Holiday. A second chance effort. Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
Great instincts by Giannis. Superb timing, and then he pounced on top of that miss.
Hunter, the pass to Young. Kicks to Collins. Back to Young. To the paint. Lopez with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Antetokounmpo. Nobody back. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And what was once a weakness for Collins, now a strength. His defense has taken huge strides since the start of last season.
And I think a young player like John Collins learns that blocks are not just a statistic that reveal how good you can be defensively. It's about positioning. It's about communication. And John Collins wants to be more complete on that end of the floor.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Lopez outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Holiday. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And the Hawks making a change here. Williams has checked in. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. A finish. Finishes the break with a slam.
Just more and more you see these small little plays that give you an idea how much Giannis is assimilating with his offensive game. Angles, passes, and more playmaking.
Williams finds Capella. The kick out to Williams. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers. Boy, shot out of a cannon on that possession. Good look up court.
The Hawks trail by 4. Outside Williams. Kicks it out to Collins. To the inside. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And here we go. The Bucks running again. And that one drops.
And now they're turning this game into a drag race. Sprinting out for easy fast break basket.
Now the pass to Collins. Back to Williams. Bogdanovich dishes to Collins. Williams in the post, guarded by Holiday. Williams can't hit.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for the Bucks. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Bruno Fernando comes in for Collins. Gallinari, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdanovich. Now here's Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Now, Gallinari at that size can do a little bit of everything, and I like to see him dishing the rock.
DiVincenzo. On the wing, Giannis. The Hawks trail by 6. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Here's Okongwu. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herder finds an open teammate.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. On the wing, Giannis. 10 points for him. Just 5 on the clock. And that's dunked by Giannis.
Good decision there. Giannis isn't easy to stick with, especially after the screen.
Passes it to Fernando. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And earlier we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this to say.
I think the most important lesson that I got is
all part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what stands out to you from the Bucks in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to try to feed that, get out quick.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for Atlanta, Okongwu is out there with Gallinari. Then there's Tony Snell. Then it's Reddish. And it's Herder in at the 1. Teague. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks trailing. Here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
Nice job operating off the dribble for Reddish. A nice, consistent part of his game.
Teague kicks it to Tucker. Portis in the post. Over Okongwu. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. Wait, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys,
yes,
they're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Outside Teague. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Love how Jeff Teague did not fear that attempt. He was amongst the trees, but it did not affect the shot.
Young with no one around. Offline with his 3. Bucks leading by 5.
And I think for years to come, you're going to be talking about the draft that Trae Young was involved in as the picks got swapped. One franchise getting their guy, and this team finding Trae Young. And he's been a blessing for where they need to go.
Here's Snell. Lays it up and banks it in.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
And it's Teague with the ball, but he brings it up for the Bucks. Pass to Connaughton. Now Tucker. Inside. Gallinari with the steal. Fast break, the Hawks. Okongwu's running. Top of the key jumper, no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Got a hand on it. He's all alone. Here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
And Reddish out there running on the break. That's the best way to reward a teammate for that kind of defensive pressure.
Brent, you know the Hawks believed in Trae Young on draft day. They made the trade for him and gave up a chance at Doncic.
Well, I don't look at it like that, Kevin. I look at it like Atlanta got their guy. It's not about who else was on the board. It's the fact that they could get their #1 choice, and that was Trae Young.
Here's Young following the bucket by the Bucks. 9 feet out. That one goes. Count it. Young's got 6 points.
Shifty guard Trae Young finds his ways into some of those cracks and crevices.
Teague against Young. Portis, the pass to Connaughton. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Bucks lead by 3.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Snell kicks to Young. Feeds it to Okongwu. Crafty move. He takes it up and lays it in. He has 6.
Well, we know that Trae Young is a phenomenal passer, which is why you just can't leave him open like that.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Gallinari covering, and it's blocked. Young pass to Okongwu. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Connaughton. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Connaughton's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. Now, here is Young.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of...
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to a tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 12 points. And that...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Capella kicks to Hunter. Outside, Bogdanovich. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Collins, that's a 2-pointer. Capella, it's good on the putback.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. 12 points for him. Pass to Holiday. Back to Giannis. Down low. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Bucks lead by 3.
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
Bogdanovich passes to Capella. In the corner, Collins with it. Here's Bogdanovich, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Well, that's a tough one. You know, you gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. Here's Antetokounmpo following the score by Lou Williams. Middleton dishes to Lopez. Williams against Holiday. Clock at 6. DiVincenzo can't hit it. The Hawks leading. Collins passes to Capella. That shot misses. Good D by Lopez. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
Bogdanovich finds Collins. Williams with the ball, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Poked loose. Lopez with the steal. Giannis inside. Working on Collins. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Poked away. Lopez with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Antetokounmpo. Nobody back. And the dunk by Giannis.
Yeah, Giannis has the hard hat on right now, going to work. So good, so long, just terrorizing the D.
Now, here's Collins. And there's the pass to Williams. Shoots. And the layup's good off the glass. Williams has got 6.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket. A 3-time Sixth Man of the Year. Last season, Lou Williams named his newborn son 6 in honor of his success in that role.
We talk a lot about the Mount Rushmore of the game's greatest players. Maybe we can start to chisel out the 6th men of the year in the NBA. Lou Williams would have to get some serious consideration for that monument.
So it's the Hawks now, following the bucket by the Bucks. Williams dishes to Capella. Lopez with the block.
Oh, that's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame, a smart block, if you will.
And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Now here's Middleton following the shot by Drew Holiday.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Hawks trail by 10. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Bogdanovich. And they get it. Capella, a putback, and it's Bogdanovich on the follow.
Bogdanovich got himself in a great spot, just reading where that carom was coming off of the rim and collected it.
Holiday looking for an opening. 4 seconds left. And Antetokounmpo lays it up and in. Giannis has got 10 points in just the second half. Up in time. The shot misses. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so in the game for the Hawks, Young and Herter make up the back. Clint Capella is out there with Collins, and it's Snell in at the 3 spot. Here's Connaughton. Off target from outside. The Hawks trail by 10. The kick out to Young. In the corner, Snell with it. Here's Herter. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Reddish, she's checked in for the Hawks. Here's T. Passes it to Connaughton. Pass to Portis. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Atlanta's shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Here's Young. Outside Collins. Now, here's Reddish. Guarded by Tucker. And yes, it's good.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
Teague surveying the D. And the shot goes in. Jeff Teague's got the lead, back up to 10 now for the Bucks.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Back to Capella. The kick out to Young. Shot clock at 6. Here's Reddish. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, many question the selection of Reddish in the draft. Pundits thought he had red flags. But, Greg, he developed nicely over his first season in the league.
You know, Reddish caught up to the speed of the NBA, found his shot, and started to play with confidence. Sometimes it takes a little time for young guys to adjust.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Chris Middleton's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Bryn Forbes comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Drew Holiday in for Jeff Teague.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Count it.
Now, Herder also comfortable getting physical and scoring against the defense, not just showing that he shoots it.
Outside Holiday. Middleton against Capella. Pulls up from the corner. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Hunter's checked in for Reddish. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Out of bounds. Atlanta takes possession. The Hawks trail by 6. Young outside. Pass to Herder. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Stolen by Collins. Capella with the bucket.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now here is Holiday. There's the pass to Tucker. Middleton right side. Over Collins. Rebounded by the Hawks. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Good on that shot. And with that, the Bucks' lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Young.
Embracing the big moment is Trae Young.
Outside Holiday. And that time, also a missed shot. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Herder showed some great progress in his first year, and now showing how much more comfortable he is.
A different look for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes.
And he had to have all of those guys. That miss comes at the worst possible time.
That one drops for him.
Wow, Lopez stepping up. What confidence from the big fella.
Young outside, out to the wing. Kicks it out to Collins. Over Lopez. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Milwaukee has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And here we go again. Atlanta on the break. And the dunk by Capella.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Now here is Holiday. Off with the layup. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Pass to Herder. Collins dishes to Capella. Pass to Herder. Hawks passing it around. Left side, Antetokounmpo. Collins!
Big-time shot from young Giannis there. He feels more and more comfortable in these big moments.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Pass to Herder. To tie it up. He's off from 3. And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. Starting five. Brown out there with Harden. And it's Durant. Then there's Griffin. And it's Claxton in at the power forward. And for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Trae Young is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center filling out the middle. Pass to KD. Harden's shot is good. We have an awesome backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
We are, Kevin. I mean, we've always had great guards, and they lead you through championships with their leadership and their play, along with the big guy. But what's happening right now, Kevin, the big man is playing like a guard. The skill level of these 7-footers to be able to shoot threes, dribble, pass. So it does seem like a guard-centric league right now because everybody can play that position.
Nets passing it around. Here's Durant. The 18-footer is right on the mark.
This just in. Kevin Durant is good. How easy does offense come to him?
Young outside. From outside off the mark. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Harden the pass to Durant. Tries again. Griffin. Nice move.
And really, this is the role of Capella. To come out, play that strong defense, and alter as many shots as possible.
A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Harden the pass to KD. Jacks up a three to the paint. Here's Claxton, and he jams it with authority.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
And Young, here we go. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on a defense is staggering. He's either carving you up with his passing or hitting you with that jump shot.
You know, Trae Young is the type of player that can lead this league in scoring and in assists. And also possibly could do it in the same season. For a youngster, he sees a lot of double teams. It's impressive how he handles it.
5 on the clock. Here's Bogdanovic. Griffin with the steal. At the elbow, it's Brown. Out to KD. Durant drawing the double team. And Griffin with the score. The assist by KD.
With a smile on Blake's face, it looks like he enjoys having contact before he shoots.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. Reddish comes in for Hunter. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovic. Lou Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. Okongwu is checked in for Atlanta. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Nets. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Back to Irving. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Wow, one of the craftiest ball handlers in the league. Kyrie on a tear.
To the middle. It's deflected. It's stolen by Green. On the wing, Irving. And Jordan has it in the corner. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And the Hawks making a change here. Fernando's checked in. The Hawks trail by 4. Outside Williams. No good on the shot. Dinwiddie with some nice D. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. And a wide open look for Irving. Here's Jordan. Second chance shot. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
He gets it in there.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Irving. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Irving's got his second bucket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Williams against Dinwiddie. Williams, that's good.
You see the toughness of Williams. Won't shy away from contact.
Here's Irving. And he makes that one. Irving's got 6 points.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Nets leading by 4. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
Tony Snell is out there with Gallinari. Then it's Williams. Then it's Okongwu. And it's Herter in at the shooting guard. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And there's the foul. It's on Tony Snell. That is his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Harden against Bogdanovich.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
Inside. And there's Collins on the assist from Bogdanovich. And that'll tie this game up.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Pass to Harden. Harden draws the double. Outside for Durant. And the three off target.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
I love how Durant keeps his eyes up, scanning for someone with a better look.
Young against Brown. James Harden with the rebound.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Upside, Griffin. Harden against Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. Claxton the pass to Griffin.
Late clock situation. Griffin has the basketball. He did not panic. Nailed it.
The Hawks trailing.
I mean, hard to fathom that Blake Griffin is becoming one of the more prolific three-point shooters among NBA big men.
Greg, it was a shot he barely attempted through his first 6 seasons in the league. Now he's made it a key part of his arsenal.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
Because he's so good at shooting it and driving it, defenses overplay Lou, leaving other guys free.
Here's Irving. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. 8 points for Kyrie Irving.
This is what you do when your opponents try to take away the three and the painted area.
Here's Williams. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Williams has got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
Here in the second quarter, he's looking much more comfortable with this offense.
Here's Irving. The pass to Dinwiddie, and stolen by Williams. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Gallinari wide open. No good on the three. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Irving looking for an opening. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Love how involved DeAndre gets on the pick and roll plays. There are a few things more terrifying for a defense seeing him cut to the basket after he sets a screen.
Back to Herter. He dishes it to Gallinari. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Williams. That one goes in. Williams has got 6 in the quarter.
I love the confidence he's shooting with. Big improvement here in the second period.
Harris outside. Passes it to Green. Out to the right wing. Dinwiddie against Williams. Green. And he gets it to go. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Reddish with the ball. Harris is there. And Okongwu slams it in.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
Dinwiddie with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Irving, and stolen by Okongwu. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Okongwu's running.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
And that one, good. Irving's got 10 points.
Out in transition, Kyrie finds his spot down the court, finishes the job.
Here's Rex. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They were never able to get the lead above 4. And that.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
So for Brooklyn now, they've got Harden. Griffin is out there with Green, and it's Durant, and it's Brown in at the 2 spot. They kick it out to Green, fires from deep. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Durant's got his 4th assist in this one. Young looking it over. And he banks in the layup. 6 points for him.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Harden the pass to KD. The 9-foot shot. It's good. KD's got the lead up to 4 now for the Nets. Here's Young. He's got 6. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And Bogdanovich kicks to Hunter. Young outside. And he comes up with the deuce.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Outside, KD. No good on the triple. And for the Hawks, they're shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. A 2-point game. And they double up Brown. Griffin's shot is off.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
No, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
6 to shoot. And Bogdanovich kicks to Hunter. A miss that time. Would have put him up. The Nets have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. KD's shot is off.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
They get a hand on it, and it's out of bounds for the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. For the Hawks, Reddish, he's checked in for Hunter, and Tony Snell subbed in for Bogdanovich. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Jeff Green. Snell dishes to Capella. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. The Nets with the lead. KD drives in. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. And that's now 6 points for KD.
The mobility of Kevin Durant, showcase right there. So smooth getting to the rim.
Here's Young. Makes it off the glass.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
And here's Harden. Pass to Durant. And then Durant with the dunk.
He loves to fire up his team with the big finish. KD rocking the rim.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the basket is, and here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Young's shot is good.
Unlike some great perimeter shooters, Trae Young is consistently probing for the best look.
To the inside. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And the technical free throw is good. Williams, he's checked in for Young. 56 seconds left in the third. And the wide open shot from Green. That one a little long.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
In the corner, it's Harris. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Irving. Here's Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, the thing about Kyrie, he draws so much defensive attention. Someone's often left open.
Here's Williams. That one misses. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Green passes to Harris. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Now it's a 7-point Brooklyn lead.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Williams. And he uses the glass on the layup. Williams has got 10.
So savvy inside for a player of his size and tough. Williams will do whatever it takes.
Here's Irving. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Hawks. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Trae Young. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Jordan, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Brown comes in for Kyrie Irving. Down low, Jordan. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Hawks trail by 7. It's Collins with the drive. The feed to Bogdanovic. It's tipped. Outside, KD. Over Hunter. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Bogdanovic inside. KD's on him.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
They throw good, Bogdanovic. Both good from the line that time.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Harden outside. And Durant launches from deep. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Hunter with it, guarded now by Durant. And the dunk by Capella.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Harden outside. And here's KD for three. Pass to Claxton. Durant in the corner. Over Hunter. Durant, no good. The Hawks trail by 5. And Young, here we go. And the shot is good.
This kid knows when to shoot, when to drive, and when to kick. Trae Young has been out of this world tonight.
Harden surveying the D. And then Durant with the dunk.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Young dishes to Collins. The pass to Capella. The rebound by the Nets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Gallinari, he's checked in for the Hawks. Kevin Huerter comes in for Bogdanovich. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for the Nets. It's Harden with the drive. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
And good that time.
Trae Young doesn't get rattled and plays very well under pressure.
Outside Durant. To the middle. Here's Claxton. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. KD's got his 5th assist in this one. The Hawks trail by 5. A minute 50 left to play in the final quarter. And it's good, 2 points. Young's got 16 points here in the second half.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Here's Durant. He feeds it to Griffin. Trying to find Durant. He's got it now. Nice touch on the bank shot. 14 points for KD.
That's what he does. Put the ball in KD's hands, and he'll deliver.
Young. Here's Collins. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Not afraid of the moment. Collins takes pride in making important shots.
Now Kevin Durant. Here's Harden. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
You know, it tells you something about Harden that he's led the league in free throw attempts so many times. This man is always in attack mode.
Nice job extending the lead and making this a 2-possession game now.
Young passes to Capella. Out to Gallinari. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Young. It counts. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Incredible. Often the smallest guy on the floor, Young consistently comes up with the biggest plays.
The wide open look for Durant. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Feeds to Collins. This is it to Capella. Here's Hurt. It's good. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
I mean, no hesitation in the clutch. Scoring the ball is second nature to KD.
That's good from Durant.
That and 1 free throw upset to a 2-possession game. Costly foul on the shot that time.
Young for 3. Offensive rebound. It drops.
Amazing. The growth of Collins seems to know no limits.
Tries to keep it alive. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last. 6 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And a deep three from Harden. No good. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. David, thank you.
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the center position. And for Brooklyn, Harden out there with Brown. And it's Durant. Then there's Griffin. And it's Claxton in at the 4. Now, here's Brown. Harden left side. Claxton the pass to Harden. 5 to shoot. Takes a shot at the elbow. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. 2 terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Now here's Harden. Outside, KD. No good from outside. First quarter, just over a minute played. And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Middleton.
It's just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
Harden the pass to KD. Kevin Durant can't get that one to fall. It's Giannis with the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. Giannis has got 6 points.
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
Now, here is Harden. And stolen by DiVincenzo. And it's the Bucks on the break. Passes to Lopez. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Harden the pass to Durant. Shot to stop the run. Stolen by Middleton. And it's the Bucks on the break. Antetokounmpo running. And he's going to get whistled for that foul. Gee, that was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And then for Milwaukee, P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Antetokounmpo comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Teagan for Bryn Forbes. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Now here's Irving. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
I love that Kyrie Irving doesn't settle for something on the perimeter. He goes right to the cup.
Connaughton passes to Portis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Bucks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Irving. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Now here's Dinwiddie. Not a lot of room. Irving finds Dinwiddie. Yep, that one goes in there.
Well, Kyrie Irving has such a good sense of when his teammates are going to create an opportunity, and he puts the pass on time and on target.
Now here's Teague. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Knocks down the 10-footer.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Irving against Teague. Ball stolen. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Connaughton. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Nobody near Irving. A three-pointer off the mark. Milwaukee leading by 8. Right side, Antetokounmpo. Tucker the pass to Antetokounmpo, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks in the driver's seat, up 8 points. And And regarding the mental aspect of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo had this to...
Definitely the game has slowed down a lot for me.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade. Oh, what a dunk!
Look out below! Well, Kevin Durant with a little crafty creativity. KD at the rim.
Holiday looking for an opening. Middleton on the wing. Over Green. And a wide open look for Portis. They get it back. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, if you don't put a body on Tucker, he will find a way to burn you on the offensive glass.
Brown outside. Pass to Harden. And it's Harden slamming it down.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Outside Holiday. And the pass to Portis. Middleton outside. It's stolen by Green. Here's Durant. That ball's off target. It's his third miss. He's made 2 shots from the field. Middleton drives in. It's stolen by Green. Here we go, one-on-one. Claxton the pass to Green. Out to KD. All sorts of time. It's rebounded by Portis.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Now here's KD, the fast break opportunity. And finished off by KD.
Boy, Kevin Durant, an absolute nightmare in transition. Combined size, speed, great scoring ability. Look out.
Middleton looking it over. The rebound by Harden. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 6. Over to the left wing. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Green. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental, and I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that ability to play in space is so vital.
You know this, but if you're open, you can count on Brook Lopez to find you. He uses his height to spot open teammates.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. There's a minute 34 left in the first half of the game. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Dinwiddie outside. On the wing, Irving. Back to Dinwiddie. Out to Harris. 6 on the shot clock. Holiday against Irving. And the Nets miss again.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Giannis dishes to Middleton, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Jeff Green picks one up.
And really, from second-round pick to all-star, Middleton's story inspirational. Yet even now, it feels like some people continue to sleep on it.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Here's Irving. Lopez with the block.
Well, Lopez twice on the pipes. He has the length to do this every time on the defensive end.
And he's able to get it back. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Giannis, no good. Nets trail by 10. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Harris finds Irving. Harris inside. Can't get it to fall.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And all right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you. It was a fast pace for Milwaukee at the outset. They put together the kind of powerful... That's all for now.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. Durant the pass to Griffin. Good D by Lopez.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Shots good by Middleton.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Harden the pass to Claxton. Dishes it to KD. Tries from 16, and he drops that one in. KD's got 8.
Well, don't let Kevin Durant get comfortable from the mid-range, because that is money in the bank.
Outside Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Nets. Here is Harden. Here's Brown. Outside for KD. Griffin down low. Lopez is there. Goes back up. KD drives in. And that's 2 points on the layup. Durant's got it back down to within single digits for the Nets. Middleton outside. Kicks to Lopez. Over Griffin. And that one's good by Lopez. And the Bucks lead by 10.
They're simply going to have to do more than that on the defensive end. Lopez too big for the defense there.
KD on the wing. Covered by Giannis. Durant dishes to Griffin. Harden against Holiday. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Here's Claxton. No good on that one. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Holiday left side. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Harden inside the three-point line. Lopez grabs the board. Milwaukee leading by 10. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide-open man.
Durant with it. 10 points for him. He dishes it to Harden. Holiday against KD. Brown kicks to Durant. Floats one. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound in this one.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Inside. Rebound, Brooklyn. There's 1:26 left in the third. Here's Brown. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Brown's got his second basket.
Listen, this guy is far from just a scorer. Kevin Durant loves to share the basketball.
Back to Middleton. From deep. And no good. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Outside Holiday. Passes it to Giannis. It's hauled in by Claxton. Nets trail by 8. Stolen by Holiday.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
And the best part of that sequence wasn't Holiday's steal, but his quick decision to push the ball and start the break. That's when the D's most vulnerable, and he took advantage.
And the basket by Harden.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks in the driver's seat, up 8. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. We've got Harris. Green is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 spot. So that's the Nets 5. 6 to shoot. Irving can't get it to go.
And then they continue to control the glass.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Jordan with the rebound.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Stolen by Tucker, and it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
Nets trail by 8. Harden surveying the D, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable.
Pass to Portis. Bucket is good. Portis has got his first bucket in this one.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Harden the pass to Durant. From downtown. Good on the three-point shot.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
DiVincenzo passes to Portis. DiVincenzo against Griffin. And Tucker kicks to Connaughton. Deflects the pass. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the foul on Harden. That's foul number 2 for him. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Jordan comes in for Jeff Green. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Nets trail by 5. Lobs it up for Jordan. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Well, we've seen this 1 or 2 times, have we not? DeAndre Jordan, finishing end of the alley-oop. Nice.
Outside Holiday. Shoots over Brown. And nothing but hair on that one.
What a masterful job on the defensive end. Did everything possible to alter that shot.
Middleton against Durant. Claxton. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. To be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? DiVincenzo kicks to Giannis. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
The pass to Brown. Here's Durant. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Pass break, Milwaukee. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
1:39 left in the 4th quarter. Harden the pass to Jordan. Back to Harden. The kick out to Brown. Here's Claxton. Banked in off the glass.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
Middleton outside. Antetokounmpo looking it over. And Durant sends it back.
Well, Kevin Durant is playing spectacular defense, and it sets the tone for the entire team.
DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo. Got it.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Harden up top, guarded by Holiday. Jordan kicks to KD. Pass to Claxton. Stolen by Middleton. Oh, and here comes Holiday all alone. And Holiday throws it down.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Harden dishes to Durant. Fires the 3. And that's collected by Drew Holiday. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And here's Middleton. And so the Bucks take the win. A narrow. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it.
you